Oh my gosh. Alright, so there hasn't been a good Dweller add-on on the Bedrock Edition since Abraham Lincoln was president, since World War II, since the Industrial Revolution, since you graduated 5th grade. Do they still do that? Anyway, it's been a long time, right? You got the Cave Dweller, who's at its peak, it was the best, and since then, it's still at its peak, you know, because there's nothing else better than that. I don't think this is going to be, but we do have an add-on by Cube Creations. Our only goal is to defeat him, because it looks like once you can you defeat him, there's like structures and stuff that exist. You got to search for clues, so there's some exploration aspect to it that we got to get into, but I'm curious to see what it's like. So we're certainly going to have a good time today with this, I hope. If not, you know I'm going to let you know. I'm like,
oh my God, bro. Oh,
that was excitement. I mean, just a little bit, right? I mean, I just woke up, probably running on 3 to 4 hours of sleep, newborn activities, and I'm going to add some stuff to it. So Villager Dweller add-on, just all my essentials, no pun intended. If y'all don't get that joke, it is what it is. Like, I can't help you understand, you know? Prisma visuals, right? Before you go hounding me what I'm using, Prisma visuals for resource pack. Got it? Good. Other than that, I'm not going to do anything else. Okay? Resources. Probably want this Villager Dweller add-on to be first, and then the Prisma to be second if you're going to do this, if you're going to run it like this. Otherwise, it'll have conflicting textures and stuff. So, yeah, something I've had to learn playing on Bedrock Edition over and over again. Also, this comment came from this person. In the future, if you would like your comment to be featured, all you gotta do is let me know when something's new, something just dropped, or something you want to see me play. And then you might see a video pop up on your timeline like this, because this will be out today. So my main goal and only goal should be to defeat the Villager Dweller, right? And also just to see how scary it is. Oh yes. All right, so we have the secret page, notebook. You have been given a notebook. Nice. Otherwise, this is our start. I'm excited. All right, well, let's get some wood, obviously. Just like any other regular survival, right, guys? Voice cracks this early is crazy, man. I'm 25. When are they going to stop? Are they ever going to stop? Anybody older than 25, please let me know down below. Are the voice crack's going to go away? No. One of the things that I fear the most, more than fear itself, is whenever I'm recording, if the audio is not actually being picked up, all right, nicely done. We got some wood here. The goal here can be survival, as long as, you know, we're keeping in mind that that's not all I'm here to do. In the description, it says it has chasing, stalking animations, jump scares. So that's what you can expect from this, apparently. And also, it looks like it has a little bit of lore. I'm not gonna over speculate, but that's just based off the pictures. That's what I saw. Nice, let's get some stone here. Oh man. It's been a solid fat minute since I played a new horror add-on that came officially from the marketplace. Let me preface by saying that, because that's usually the main question whenever I play a horror add-on that's third party or one of my friends made it. I don't usually get bombarded with the question as much as other people do, but I will say that I do still see it from time to time, and you know, it can be a little frustrating, you know, trying to answer the same question over and over again. However, you know, you can look at it one of two ways, which is it's feedback. People are engaging. Even if it is the same question over and over again, it is engagement. All right, we got to read this page. I just wanted to get upgraded as soon as possible. Yes, so let's get rid of our wooden items, okay? Can't be starting off the game with wooden items. It's just not it. All right, secret page, interact. Chapter 1, the first knowledge. That was clean. That was clean. All right, I know it has been added to my book. The first knowledge, introduction. Okay, this is not your typical horror add-on. This add-on is a story-driven adventure. You'll need to find hidden notes, learn how to craft special items, and explore the land to defeat the Villager Dweller. The adventure is divided into chapters. Each chapter will give you a hint on what to do next. You can access the notes by using the notebook. But this add-on is to play it on top of your typical survival experience. Turn music on in settings for the best immersive experience. All right, I want to say off rip, the implementation of the story-driven aspect mixed in with the survival, already something I haven't seen before. Let's turn the music up like they said. But it's just Minecraft music, because I got to add my own music in post. It's just going to be a quiet session for me, but an immersive ambient session for you. All right, essentials, do your thing. Yes, sir. Well, I don't need that much wood because I'm not building a house. We're just gonna focus on the survival aspect. Survival aspect, obviously, I gotta read the first knowledge. A strange villager roams the land at night, leaving every... I can't read. 4 hours of sleep, that's what it'll do to you. A strange villager... Oh my God! Feel free to leave the video. A strange villager roams the land at night, leaving everyone fearful. Rumors say it's cursed or haunted. No one knows for sure. Luckily, old notes are scattered across abandoned cabins and ruins, hold the secret to driving this eerie villager away. Hence, find hidden notes by exploring abandoned cabins and ruins. Okay, so cool. We at least want to level up to iron, I assume, before going into these ruins. I'm not gonna give them that much credit, simply because I don't feel like add-ons like this typically have challenging mobs in them, but that's just the expectation I have because of past experiences. So just keeping those expectations the same. I could probably go in there with just stone gear and do the job, do the deed. But let's find a cave. Let's get some iron. All right, this beautiful, beautiful prisma visuals we got here to help with this experience today. Come here, Cal. You don't know what to do with all that meat. I do. Yeah. So I woke up. The first thing I did was check my YouTube notifications. Horrible habit. But yeah, luckily it led me here today. So I'm gonna drop this video on you guys as soon as possible. I'm gonna try to have it done before 4 p.m. my time. If I can get it done before 4 and have it uploaded, that's a win to me. Also, some of you wonder how I upload so quickly. So I have an editor that makes it a lot easier to do that. I'll say that. It has a lot of presets. However, some people get it twisted. Whenever you tell people that you edit with something that has presets and they don't use things that have presets, they assume that you've never edited legitimately in your life. Because of that, I understand how time consuming it is to edit with editors that are just bare butt cheeks, and you got to use all these other assets that you download and add yourself to make it look cool and special. I don't have time for that, right? Some people, they're young, they don't have as many responsibilities, and they have all this time in the world, right? That's not me. Right? I know my truth now, which is why I usually drop so suddenly, so soon, and so frequently, is because I utilize every bit of free time that I do have. Dang, I guess I had a lot to get off my chest without even realizing I needed to get it off my chest, but now it's off my chest and I feel better now. Thank you for listening to my spill. Well, this is, I wouldn't say perfect cave to move up to iron, but it is a cave. It's very sketchy. Very sketchy. Turning down a cave because it looks too dangerous to enter is not an unusual choice for me. Can I find some easy coal, perhaps? I'm trying to do this as soon as possible, so maybe I do need to tough it up and go down there. I don't think I'll be dealing with anything related to the villager dweller until we're actually out there exploring, getting more clues, getting more hints. I wonder how many hints I need to crack the code. All right, now I got some torches. Yeah, give me some torches. I'll just take all those. Let us descend. Look at that weird lighting glitch. It's because the sun is out there and it's shining on the block and through the cave. It's okay. We'll pretend that it still looks very nice. Hey, creeper. Also, that might be because settings, cave fog, submit, turn that off. Go ahead, blow up. Just blow up. Get some more coal. Yep. We're thinking speed. Speed is the mindset. As fast as possible. Get all of our basic items out of the way. It's like, this is a process. When you do it over and over again, you would hope that you improve. That's not always the case. Yep. Give me this defense wall. See, look, I'm learning. Don't just let the skeleton sit around and snipe you all day. Create a barrier between you and him. You see any iron? I don't see any iron. Let's stay sharp. Let's stay sharp. I could be passing it. Let me push this away just slightly. I've learned that. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I'm way too close to the mic and y'all don't even care to tell me that. Like, I'm talking about right now. Like, why don't you tell me that right? Where are, just out of nowhere. Look, out of nowhere. Maybe they're coming from up top up there. Also, I like your outfit and I like what you've done with your look recently. You got a lot of swag. Confidence you have it's inspiring. Keep it up, man. And you said if that's not you, then you're on your way. I can feel it. Your time's coming. All right, real quick, let me just smelt this food. I know it's pointless. I want to go down there, but it's just too dangerous. But there is iron down there. There's just no way with the amount of mobs down there that's a safe idea. It's not. I got an idea. What does that sound? Oh, it's nighttime. Got it. All right. Instead of trying to go down there and fight them all, I was going to try and go underneath them. Because I ain't got no time to deal with all y'all. Look at what I'm having to deal with. Base game mobs. I should have turned mobs off, but then y'all would have called me a pansy. What do I look like being called a pansy by you guys? Like, that's just not a good look, I think. Gosh. Give me some iron. Ow, what? Where? Oh my God. We're not going to talk about it. This is partially why I hate dealing with base game mobs while I'm trying to play. While I'm trying to focus on something else. This night fog is something serious, though. You see this? Even with the Prisma visuals, it's you said that's it, huh? Well, that's the crow that's related to this horror add-on. At least I saw it in the picture. I'm just trying to find my cave. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a good idea going down there. I got bombarded immediately. Now I can't see anything. Ay, ay, ay. I've said this prior or before. I have never had, like, I'm not gonna say never. I rarely have this much trouble on Java Edition in terms of entering a cave that's dark with no torches on normal difficulty. But Bedrock Edition is a special exception to that. That sounded unholy. But yeah, I just always felt like Bedrock was a special exception to that because it's just a wonky spawn system with the mobs. They spawn all over you, all on top of you. And sometimes it's kind of insanely difficult. I try not to complain too much because, it's easy just to be like, well, bro, you're bad, get good. And then it's the end of the conversation. I understand that. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that. Those are the people I'm addressing or speaking to, not the sweats. Because to be honest, your opinion doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You operate on a different time. Yeah, you're built different, clearly, buddy. No one's as good as you. Not exactly ideal to be in this situation. You do what you got to do. Also, the hit range, and it's just ridiculous. All right, so I made it back down in this cave. Leave me alone. All right, get back to my items. We're gonna forget that ever even happened. All right, get back to where I started. I got stuff to get first before I get out of here. I need more. Just gotta build this bridge so I can get back. No, just avoid those skeletons altogether. Ow! Not gonna lie, risking your life for iron is kind of wild. The things I do just to get a little bit of iron, I be having to get a little freaky with it. Like, just give me my iron, man. Look at this cave. And it's gonna be full of mobs, so I'm not even gonna be able to get to what I'm trying to get to. You know how it goes. I'm not trying to fight you, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was different. That was different. So there is some stalking that goes on. All right, believe me, I'm trying to proceed with my normal survival day to day, but I did not like that. That made me uncomfortable. I'm just here for this little bit of iron. Thank you. Find my iron and leave. The things you gotta do to avoid getting hit in Minecraft. All right, finally getting somewhere. Not gonna lie, you can hardly see that you're even walking past iron with the Prisma visuals on. How much I got? 40? While I wait on that. Yeah, we'll chill here. No need to rush. Even though I know I'm being oh, dang it. You can't hit me. Yeah, stupid. So I'm gonna use your Ender Pearl if I ever need it. Trust me, I need these things way more often than most people would typically need an Ender Pearl. Look at the lava glistening on this granite. Beautiful. What was I thinking that I could just come over here and relax? Because Bedrock says I'm gonna spawn hordes of zombies on normal difficulty. Like, shouldn't that be a hard feature? You're doing it again, Jacoby. You're complaining. Be quiet. Enjoy the moment. Let's just get some iron sword action going in here. Hello? See, they playing, bro. They are playing with me. Let's relax. All right, let's go ahead and use that for that. It will not require anything more than iron armor. Some food in here. Oh my, just walking up on me. For what reason? I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting out of this cave. It's caves that are stressing me out. More than this horror add-on. You can tell I don't go caving a lot. I am ascending out of the cave. Back to the surface. This time we have full iron gear. I already have my torches. What am I doing? Random bones. You tried it. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you brought the whole family reunion. I can't stand it, bro. Ugh, look at all this. All right, now it's a matter of getting out of here. Picking a direction and committing to it. All right, so let's talk about what we've seen so far. We know our goal is to find structures, to get more clues, to get more hidden notes. As I was in the cave, something was stalking me, something was watching me. Okay, yeah, that's fantastic. Just lovely. Jump in the water. Nah, I get taken out by a water zombie. Because if that happens, that might be the last. Might be the camel that broke the straw. Might be the straw that broke the camel's back. I always say that backwards. She's coming down here. Because she has nothing else better to do. I might have to turn on hostile mob remover. There's just so many. They take away from this experience. Daytime mist, we can do without that. Ambient sounds, I like that. Night fog, that's the whole point. They want me to go crazy hearing stuff. I've changed my mind. Gonna leave the hostile mobs on. They're only bad when like you're trying to get through a dense dark forest. And then I had the night fog, which comes with this and is optional. You can turn it on or off. I couldn't see. And I'm getting swarmed by zombies and stuff. It's not a fun experience. You guys having a good day so far? This is what my day has started with. So I can't say the same. I'm assuming you said your day was good. And if it's not, I pray that it gets better, man. I'm trusting my gut feeling that we'll find some structure soon. Ah, yes, a bed. This is actually the third sheep I've found in a while. A good while. I think we can just do a sleeping bag instead. I know that there's like a bug with the sleeping bag where you blow up. I'm just hoping that it's not still a bug. But if it is, I guess it would be comedic relief for you, huh? You're on the edge of your seat right now. You're like, wow, I wonder what's going to happen next. See the part most YouTubers leave out where you're just running and running and running and searching for things? Sometimes I just like to leave it in, just to make you suffer too. Like, hi, look, I'm running through it. And like, no, you can't skip it. You have to stay here at this point in the video. You can't just skip through. But yeah, naturally, when I need to find structures that don't spawn in a dense forest, I get the densest forest in Minecraft history. Minecraft hates me. Yet my whole channel's basically based around Minecraft. Well, you may see other videos from time to time, like Omegle. That was a fun one, right? Y'all didn't see that coming. I know it's not called Omegle anymore, but that's just what I call it. But yeah, a site where you definitely don't want to interact with some strangers. I have found a jungle. But technically, I mean, this is no different on the YouTube forum, right? I'm a stranger. You don't know me. I don't know you. But yeah, here we are interacting in a very one-sided way. All right, let's press forward. We are now entering a savanna. That is a more open biome. I don't know if this thing was biome specific. I didn't read anything in the description that said these things spawn in specific biomes, but like Christopher Columbus just, chucking along, making exploration happen. I see a village. Definitely setting my spawn in there. What we got in here? Yeah, I'm taking that. I could be good for combat later on when I'm fighting the villager dweller. If that happens. At this rate, I don't know if the thing exists. It's got nothing on me. All right, I got experience. I don't let cave zombies take me out when I'm under pressure. No, y'all didn't see that. All right, respawn point is set. Can I get some wheat from you guys? That would elevate the rest of this experience for me. It really would. Yes, shit's beautiful. Look at it. Yes, we will hunger no more. Throw this nasty stuff away. Ew, gross. I eat the meat out of necessity. Cut that out the video, bro. Just a pause, man. Oh, okay. So we're watching me in villages now. Good. I have no privacy anywhere. It would make sense that you would be watching me in a village, though, as you are the villager dweller, but leave it to me overcomplicated. Okay, so sit this down, and we're going to make some bread. We are hungry no more. Let's keep exploring. I will jump cut the heck out of this, and we will return whenever I find one of the structures from this actual add-on for my mental health and your mental health. Sound good? Okay, good. All right, welcome back. I was treading a mountain back there, right? Check me out. And I saw what looked like a little cabin structure. It had like a spiky roof. So perhaps this is one of the cabins that come with the villager add-on, and we'll get some more. Oh, look at that. Snuck right up on me. Should I approach this carefully? Like, is there something here that's threatening my life? I don't know. We're going to go investigate. We're going to go find out. Also, just in case things get sketchy, I brought a bed from the village. Set my spawn here. Learn from your mistakes, all right? All right, kids. Hello? Is anyone home? Awfully quiet. Let's go upstairs. Find more clues. Oh, there's a whole home in here. Secret page. Shard flame energy. What can I use that for? Hello? Who's here? Was that just like supposed to happen whenever I found this stuff, or? Chapter 2. Everyone is afraid. It took me a minute to get to chapter 2. Okay. Yeah, I saw you. Took me a solid minute to get to chapter 2, but here we are. Everyone is afraid. Okay, open the notebook. Everyone is terrified. Swords and arrows do nothing to harm the villagers' cursed form. Are you serious? Legends say there's only one thing that it fears. The shard flame. Which we found. No way. All right, bro. Stop embellishing. But the knowledge to obtain it is locked away somewhere. Collect the shard energy. Find hidden notes by exploring abandoned cabins and ruins. Perhaps I do need to sleep. So what can I do with the shard stones? Or I mean the shard energy. I don't know. Do I want to go exploring at night, or do I want to just... It took me a while to find this place. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to turn hostile mob remover on though. Right here, hostile mob remover. Guys, don't ask me how to get it. Friend sent it to me. It's not something you can find online. All right, hostile mob remover is engaged. Not sure if it's actually going to take effect. Usually it does, but gradually you'll start seeing less mobs, less and less, and then they'll just eventually disappear. All right, my spawn is set there, so I feel a little bit more ambitious. But I also see, what is that? Is that a village structure, or is that another villager add-on structure? It might be another one. We may potentially have to go underground to find ruins. I know ruins can be on the surface. These aren't that far away from one another. Let's go investigate. So we read in chapter 2, everyone is afraid, that the shard energy that we just found is the only way to defeat it. Swords, all these base game weapons aren't going to do a thing. So yeah, that's a part of it whenever you get into these structures. And then the crow does its thing, yep. More subtle hints, and there he is. Okay. Okay. I see what they're working with. I'm not mad at it either. Secret page. Let's add this and do it outside. Chapter 3, the ritual dagger. Okay, so the recipe, we just unlocked it. So what do I... Hello? No. We're not starting that fight right now. Just wait on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Brother is chasing me. The fight does not start now, bro. Why is he hitting the gritty? He can't get in here, right? I can't hurt him unless I have like the dagger. Was that the final? Where am I at? I can't see. Hello? Hello? Bro put a spell on me. You know, the comment that said this was legitimately scary, he might have been onto something. Okay, this unlocks the recipe for me. However, I don't know how to... Oh, I see. And that's the dagger. Can I make anything else? No, but this is going to be what I use to take him out, I assume. The villager. That's got to be the last chapter, right? According to an ancient recipe, combining iron with shard energy can create a dagger used in secret rituals. This special weapon might be crucial to banishing the cursed villager. Craft a dagger using the iron shard energy. Find hidden notes by exploring abandoned cabins and ruins. All right, well, I have a lot of area to explore here. Maybe I'll get lucky again. So what y'all eat today? Oh yeah? Ooh. With extra toppings? Bro, it's time to cut back. All right, you don't need extra. Take a little bit off. I haven't eaten anything today. All right? This is cutting into my breakfast. Probably gonna cut into my lunch. Yep. Looks like it. Yeah, looking forward to dinner though. It's actually a spot we had the other day, and I had the best curry I've ever had in my life. So good. I apologize. I'm just talking you through the boring bits here. Trying to find... Look at that. Beautiful. How you guys sitting so far? You guys enjoying the video? Well, you know, just viewing the video is one thing. But, you know, if you really enjoyed the video so far and just the chill vibes we got going on. One could assume that you maybe wanted to like and then possibly comment, even if you're not the type to usually comment. You just view a video and don't like it. Maybe today's a different day. Maybe you're feeling a little more generous today. You said you've already disliked the video. Okay, because you know how like most YouTubers, they'll do that in the middle of the video. They'll be like, have you liked, comment, and subscribed yet? Let me decide that on my own terms, because I'm not gonna lie, me as a creator and a viewer, I'm gonna be honest, I like watching a lot of YouTubers, right? But I don't typically like the videos or comment. I'm a casual viewer, and I know that most people are that way. But there are a lot of people who do like to like each video they watch or comment, not as typical as a lot of people may think. Now, yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of people that do like and comment, but there's also hundreds of thousands of people that don't. So you're not usually gonna get those people to like. You just gotta accept that they're there to view your video and go on about their day. But I still love that person. I still love you. I know you know who I'm talking about. Sitting in your room holding your phone, or you're sitting behind a computer watching this, which is a strange place to be watching it. Or you're downstairs on the couch watching it. Those are the only places you could possibly be that you can tell it's way more quiet with the hostile mob remover. The only mob it doesn't remove is the slime, of course. All right, so I know y'all see that in the background. I've traveled far and wide. I do not want to lose this area. I need to go to that village first and set my spawn, and then we will continue with this journey. This has been a journey. It may not feel like it for you, but for me, this has been an absolute journey. Wandering through this forest. I have my dagger ready. It's been ready. Let me go sleep in this village, and I see a huge castle. Now, I'm not a betting man, but if I were betting, I bet that's probably where the villager is. And you know what? I bet he's pretty lonely in there. You know what he's missing? He's missing a friend. You know what that friend's name is? Dagger. Dagger. Yeah, he's gonna meet the dagger pretty soon. They're gonna become best friends. Ain't that right, Iron Golem? Yeah, give me a high five. High five! Oh, sorry. That didn't even land close to you. What are you excited about? Die where you stand. Okay. Oh, I see two. I see this one and this one. Well, first I'm gonna check out that one. It's possibly, what if that has like other additional loot in it? I'm not gonna shy away from that. But don't worry. I'm going to the castle. Sitting at hour 2 now. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. At the very least, we can say that we've seen almost every single structure that spawns in here. Oh, that's gotta be it over there. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Relax. You don't even know if anything is gonna happen. Chapter 4, the old chapel. Okay, that looks like an old chapel then. Let's read a little bit more about it. The old chapel was once used to keep the villager away, but now it is possessed by the villager. Its magic still lingers. Yes, that's where the villager is, but must be awakened through a ritual. Then head to the chapel, reignite its protective power. I rebuke all this, man. For an old large chapel, legend says this structure can be found in the plains. Let's start heading there. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is all, the stars are aligning. Everything's working out beautifully. We're in a plains biome. We found the chapel, the last step in the process. What y'all think's gonna happen in there? Make your prediction now. You think Jacoby's just gonna completely sail? In other words, do you think I'm gonna walk in there and like not complete this villager dweller whore add-on challenge, huh? Is that what you think? You might be right. But let's find out. All right. That looks like an area where the ritual is going to take place. So we got to reignite this with the energy shards. Should I do a little bit of exploring, or is this just the all-out battleground? Yeah, this looks like an entire area where we're just going to fight him. Well, let's waste no time. Oh, I think this is a ritual that the notes were talking about. I need to activate it with shard flame energy. I have my dagger ready for battle. You got that right. All right. Boom. Oh, right. 4, they said. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Come to life. I've heard a lot about you. Oh, that's kind of... This your man's? Which one's the real one? These are all false. Come on, man. Stop teasing. Oh, gosh. I mean, you guys aren't too bad, but you got to be ready for anything. Are these just the phases of when he actually spawns in? You know, this would appear that it's way more difficult, but they're not dealing that much damage, thankfully. Come on, man. If I leave, will it stop the summoning process? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I think that was him. Was that him? Stop it. You can't spawn them behind me like that. Come on, this paranoia, make it stop. Where's he actually at? Is that him? I gotta abort. I gotta abort. Eat some. See, this is why I turn hostile mobs off. That looks like him. That looks like him. That looks like him. Nope, 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 nope. That's it? I did it? Stop it. That's it? I think I did it. You've unlocked the shard flame torch recipe. Let's find out. Charge and release to create special circle shard fire and scatter off the villager dweller. That was very short-lived. I feel so unfulfilled. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Okay, so at a certain point, they just chase you and die. And these daggers evidently have no durability. Okay, so if I go without out of range, it probably stops this and resets it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and rate the add-on, since that's all of this pent-up anticipation to get to the chapel. And I mean, I'm not entirely disappointed. It was an experience. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10 because one, it did build suspense very well. I'm gonna say the reason I gave it a 7 though is because when I got here, it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought it'd be a little bit more challenging, but the idea and the story-driven aspect, that's well done. That part of it is like a 10 out of 10. Follow that same line of creation because that is good. And I felt like I really had to work to get to this point. It's all up to y'all's own journey. If you guys want to go try it out, I think it was $4.99 on the marketplace. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, whichever is applicable to you. And that concludes today's video.